Maybe we talk about some of what's happened, what are the lessons from receiving Moko Kauai and...
I love the fact that, where I go these days, I'm attracted to Kauai, if that sounds... Does that resonate with you too?
Like a beacon.
I'm not the only one in the room anymore with a Kauai, it's very Māori, it's very ordinary. And I think from what I've learnt, and actually what my 11-year-old daughter's learnt, is that it's beautiful. It's I think we kind of grew up and it was very sacred. You didn't see many of them. You look around everywhere today and you see them. And I think one of the learnings is that it's like you said, Margie, it's a resurgence of our identity, of our culture. And I really like that it's all around me.
You're part of that, eh?
Yeah. And I seem to attract it.
Yeah. Well, my first whakaaro as well, you'd hear people say, I had my moko done and everything, and, you're out and about, at mahi, at home, you're travelling around everywhere, and different iwi and everything have, a different perspective on who can get a moko and what you should be doing. You should be, this one over here will say, oh no, you have to be fluent, and, you hear this one. But at our family and for myself, so I'm not fluent. I can karanga, all that stuff, that's not a problem, but I'm not fluent. Basic, but my children are fluent, they go to kura kaupapa and things like that. So for myself, it was up to me to wear this, not only for myself, but for my whānau, to show my children that they don't have to open it up in a book and be like, oh, look, there's an old queer that, I want them to see it, not only in a book, not of ones that have passed away, but to see it walking down the street and things like that.
Living,
living. Moko of the world, I reckon, anyway.
Yeah. Moko of the world, you reckon?
Go awesome. Hashtag.
Yeah. Because at the same time, it's up to the own individual what they do with their moko, going back and learning te reo and things like that. So, yeah.
So it's an ongoing process, eh?
Ongoing process.
It's a journey,
Yeah.
It's wonderful because I kind of relate that to maybe your experience, why you stopped in the middle of kakepuku, and maybe some more journey for you in that space. And, those are all tohu, eh? They're beautiful.
Yeah.
What about you, Nan?
For me, it's been an awesome journey. At the beginning, I was in Tekawiri looking after my mokopuna, and if I was downtown, I would get a fright of the reflection of myself in the shop windows.
Wonderful.
I really, really did. But one day I went to the warehouse and this little 4-year-old said, whacking her father and saying, look, Dad, there's a Maori. Dad, look,
a beautiful one.
There's a Maori.
Yeah.
And I got quite a surprise because she was a little Maori girl herself, and the father.
Yeah.
And I thought, if that's what it represents, that's what it represents, and that's awesome. Yeah. But all the mokos like it. They sit on me sometimes and they trace the moko. And then some say, was it, Nanama, was it very sore when you get this one? And then in Delahaye's, she says, I'm going to get this one. And her father said, like hell you are.
How old is she?
She's 5.
5. Oh, she's already got a determined outlook at her life.
Yeah. But no, it's... it's something that it's something that is you, and if people understand the lines, they understand what your life has been like.
Right.
You was a major in alternative healing, the miri, the kōrero, the wairua, working with the wairua, the other things that you have done in your life. And then the preservation of life, even though you'd lost 5 of your children, you still work hard to preserve all the other ones that are there. Plus, all the other kids that don't whakapapa to you, but you still look after all of those people. And I think that's one of the most important things, is that whatever happens in your life, whether it's sadness or whatever, you persevere, you take one step at a time, and you always look for the positive things, and you try to make things better for other people. And as long as your whakaaro is for the people, by the people, then you're all right. And then your moko depicts everything that you are. Yeah.